What's up everyone, General Discharge here. Today's video is going to be discussing the different jobs of the United States Marine Forces Special Operations Command, also known as MARSOC. The MARSOC Raiders are the US Marines' only asset to the Special Operations Command. They execute complex, distributed operations in uncertain environments, achieving silent success and strategic impact. Within MARSOC, there are several jobs and positions you can find yourself in. What sets them apart from other SOF communities, however, is that you can't just up and join the Marine Corps and join MARSOC. You usually have to serve some time before you're afforded the opportunity. In this video, we're going to go over all the opportunities you have if you find yourself serving in MARSOC. If you want to know more about what you'll be able to do if you join a Marine Raider battalion, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Before we jump into it, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do not hesitate to ask us questions in the comments section below. We check everything. MARSOC is like any other SOF unit. It has its operators and its enablers. The operators are the ones that go through the most rigorous selection process, but that doesn't mean the enablers aren't important as well. We're going to go over the three main entities of MARSOC, because you can work in MARSOC and not go through ANS and ITC, which are the schools of the Marine Raider pipeline. Let's start off with the Marine Raiders. Marine Raiders are referred to as Critical Skills Operators, or CSOs for short. Their officer counterparts are Special Operations Officers. These are your operators. Their MOS is 0372 for enlisted and 0370 for officers. They wear the MARSOC pin on their uniform, which looks like this. CSOs are trained in a multitude of areas. On screen are some of the things you'll learn if you become a CSO. Pause the screen to take a longer look. On top of that, you receive language training, you can become a sniper, go to Marine Combatant Dive School, Jump School, the whole 9 yards of being an operator. And a caveat to this, while you're not a Marine and you didn't go through ANS or ITC, you can still operate in MARSOC and be considered one of the boys if you're a Navy SARC. SARC stands for Special Amphibious Reconnaissance Corpsman. While the pipeline for SARCs ranges from recon training to advanced medical training at SOCM, SARCs are soft medics and are the Navy equivalent to a MARSOC Raider. We've covered Navy SARCs extensively on this channel, so if you want to learn more about them, we'll point you in the right direction at the end of the video. Some conventional greenside corpsmen are attached to support to MARSOC, but that's getting into the nitty-gritty. Okay, let's move on to the next entity of MARSOC. It's SOCS. No, not those SOCS. SOCS stands for Special Operations Capabilities Specialists. SOCS are combat support Marines who can join MARSOC based upon the skills of their MOS. Depending on your MOS and your pay grade respective to your MOS, you can serve in a multitude of different SOCS positions. SOCS are assigned to billets at the team, company, and battalion levels. The billets for SOCS Marines are 5 years, and then they go back to serving in conventional Marine units. The MOS for SOCS is 8071. There's SOCS Bravo, SOCS Charlie, SOCS Delta, SOCS Echo, SOCS Foxtrot, SOCS Golf, SOCS Hotel, and SOCS India. Let's briefly go over each of these. Starting off with SOCS Bravo. SOCS Bravo is a fire specialist. A Marine with an MOS of 0861 fire support between the pay grades of E5 and E7 can serve as one. Moving on to SOCS Charlie. SOCS Charlie is a communications specialist. Marines in these MOSs can serve as one as long as they're between the pay grades of E4 to E7. Now onto SOCS Delta. Did you know General Discharge has an Instagram? We actively post memes, video updates, and whatever else we feel like. Join the team and follow us at general.discharge. Links in the description. Now back to the video. SOCS Delta is a multi-purpose canine handler. Marines with an MOS of 5811, which is an MP, can serve as one if they're either an E4 or E5. Let's move on to SOCS Echo. SOCS Echo are the EOD specialists. These are EOD Marines with an MOS of 2336. You need to be between pay grades E5 to E9 to serve as one in MARSOC. You need to be an E5 to become EOD in the Marines anyway, so keep that in mind. Now on to SOCS Foxtrot. SOCS Foxtrot is a SIGINT specialist. Marines in the 26 series can serve as one through the pay grades E4 to E7. Moving on to SOCS Golf. SOCS Gulf is a geospatial specialist. MOSs of 0241 and 0261 between the pay grades of E4 to E7 can serve as one. Second to last is SOCS Hotel. SOCS Hotel is a counterintelligence human intelligence specialist. 0211s between E4 and E7 can serve as one. And last but not least, SOCS India. SOCS Indias are all source intel specialists. Marines with the MOS of 0231, Intelligence Specialist, can serve as one between pay grades E4 and E7. And on a final note for SOCS is the training. Remember, you're not a CSO, so while you'll be trained to operate amongst the Marine Raiders, you're not as trained up as them. To earn the MOS of 8071, you'll have to complete the Special Operations Forces Level 1 course, the Special Operations Training course, and the SERE Level C course. Some of this training will be MOS specific and will enable you to work efficiently in special operations. Okay, let's move on to the next area of jobs you can serve in Marsoc, the Combat Service Support. Also referred to as CSS, Combat Service Support Marines are directly assigned to support billets at the company and battalion levels. CSSs work with the battalion as their primary MOS, which tends to be Motor T, Logistics, and Admin. They receive some training to help them integrate into the battalion, but they aren't as trained up as their SOCS counterparts. They have only 3 years in their billets before returning to conventional Marine forces. The MOSs eligible to serve as a CSS in Marsoc are 01 Series, 04 Series, 11 Series, 13 Series, 17 Series, 21 Series, 23 Series, 30 Series, 35 Series, and 45 Series Marines. Now that you know what SOCS and CSSs are, the easiest way to break this down is that SOCS are specialists and CSSs are support. Both are very important, but serve different roles in Marsoc. And there you go. You now know a decent overview of some of the jobs you can work in if you find yourself serving in Marsoc. While you can't really find yourself in Marsoc right off the bat like other SOF personnel can with their respective communities, it is still an excellent opportunity for any Marine or sailor to do something more with their service. If you want to learn more about Marsoc, its capabilities, missions, training, and how it compares to some other SOF forces, we've done some videos on all of that. On screen are all of them. We'll leave links to them in the description below. Well, that is the down and dirty of the different jobs of Marsoc. If you learned something from this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you for watching. Do you even want to be here? A big shout out to all of our YouTube members and our patrons over at our Patreon. Thank you all so much for taking the extra step in supporting our channel. It is much appreciated. If you'd like to be featured on a General Discharge video, consider joining our membership with the link in the description or the join button to the left of the subscribe button, or go give our Patreon a look and join the team. Here's Nick Nausea.
All your friends are subscribing to General Discharge, and you don't even want to be here.